guys and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. In today's video I have this super sexy glamorous makeup tutorial for the Christmas / holiday period / festive period, whatever you want to call it. I really hope you enjoy watching this video. If you do enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It means the absolute world. And let's just carry on with the video. It blinds, the light blinds. Hello, this was really strange to film. I don't even know where to start. So first of all, that light's kind of blinding me. My eyes are definitely not used to this. My sinuses are blocked. I'm recovering from a cough / cold. But here we go. I do apologise for my little kind of hiatus, MIA, whatever you like to call it, from social media for a little while. Things have just been a little bit crazy around here in my social life, so I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things. It feels really strange to film, and it's honestly taking me like a few hours to set up and like press record. Not used to it. Here we go. So the first step with this look is to take some sellotape. I highly recommend using micropore tape instead if you can get that. It is a lot gentler on the eyes, or if you have the patience, just kind of hold up a piece of card while you're doing your eyeshadow. I just use sellotape. Haven't had any issues as of yet, so I'm just going to peel off some tape. Ignore the red dots on my face. You just know when like you put on the bright light and you see everything, you just want to squeeze your face. Highly regret, but there we go, that's what we've done. This bit of tape isn't sticky enough, so I'm going to take some more. And I am going to do this eye on camera and this eye off camera. So I'm just going to do one eye. I'm going to start by lining up the tape with the outer corner of the eye, leading to the brow, and just pressing that down, hopefully so it's nice and secure. Palette of choice for this video is going to be the Revolution Forever Flawless Fire palette. I did a whole review on this palette and you guys seem to really like it. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it already, but I just needed something with like reds and dark colours in it, and I don't like using mixtures of palettes, so this is absolutely perfect for the look that I have in mind. I'm going to start off by taking this Morphe M513 brush, which is a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to start off by taking the shade Flame, which is this one right here. It's a warm orangey brown kind of shade, and I'm going to pop that through the upper crease. So I'm just going to start by buffing this through the upper crease of the eye, bringing it in towards the inner corner, just slowly blending and buffing it out so it's nice and seamless. This is going to act as the first transition shade. I'm going to go super smoky but also like bronze kind of thing for this sexy festive makeup tutorial. All of my sinuses are like completely blocked. I've had this issue for a while, so I have no idea if my voice sounds funny or not, so I do apologise if it does. I'm just going to add a little bit more, and I'm very lightly blending this into the upper crease area. Just little circular motions. The next shade that I'm going to take is this one right here, which is called Ashes, which is a warm dark brown kind of shade, and I'm going to pop it on my eyelid using the Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Defining brush. I love this eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to blend it even deeper just into the crease. So I'm just starting by kind of buffing that on the outer corner, and the tape will really help to create that nice sharp edge. It is starting to lift a little bit like just here, so if I do have any mess I'll just clean it up afterwards with a cotton bud. See, I can't talk properly. Buffing that through the crease. Just going backwards and forwards to create a really nice blend. Oh my god, my ears are so blocked. I'm just going to take a teeny little bit more of the shade Flame and just go back over the top of the darker brown just to re-blend it together. Okay, to really darken things up a little bit, I am going to go in with the black from the palette, which is called Coal, and I am going to take it on this Morphe M562 brush, which is a really skinny blending brush, and I'm just going to literally pop it right in this outer V of the crease. Just kind of starting by packing that on the outer V area and then just slowly kind of like buffing it in. Then I'm just going back to that Ashes like darker brown shade, and I'm just going to go over the top of the black just to blend that in. Tape is definitely lifting, just very lightly buffing that on top. now I'm going to do sort of like a half cut crease using my Beverly makeup base. So I'm going to take it sort of about 3/4 of the way across, basically where the lid doesn't have any shadow. And I am going to take it on a little skinny concealer brush, which is perfect for doing this. Just going to load up the brush with the product. Concealer would work for this as well. I've asked for the P. Louise base for Christmas, so get excited to see that soon. So I'm going to pop this across the lid, putting through the socket. I don't want to bring the like cut crease like too high up. I'm mainly just using it as like a tacky base for the pigments that I'm going to be putting on the lid. I haven't used pigments in such a long time. I'm actually quite excited. So once you've got the sticky base down, I'm now going to take this huge pigment stack from Beverly, which I haven't actually got round to using yet, and I got sent it a while ago. But there is a really beautiful bronze shade in it. Unfortunately, they don't all have like individual names. It's just called the Bella Shimmer Collection 9 stack. But I am going to pop this shade, which is like the bronzy one right here. It's about that far down, if you can see. I'm going to use that all across this sticky base, and I might take a little bit of the champagne colour in the inner corner, we will see. So yeah, I'm just going to pop that open. So you basically just twist it up, and I'm going to dampen my brush. This is the MAC 242, the little bit of Primark primer water, just to help pick up the pigment. I'm going to go into the pigment here, it looks super glittery and beautiful, and just tap off the excess so it doesn't completely go all over my face. I have obviously done my eyes first anyway, but it just makes things a little bit easier. Let's see. So I'm just going to pop that on top of the wet base. Oh wow, so gorgeous. So I'm just going to pack that all across the wet base. I'm going to leave this inner corner blank because I am going to put that champagne shade right in the inner corner. Packing that all across the base. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. It's like foiled. It's got like little flecks of glitter in it. Oh, it's so pretty. I am actually obsessed. That is gorgeous. There's like a cranberry shade in the stack which is underneath this one. That looks gorgeous, and now it makes me want to use this one even more. Okay, so I'm just going to close this back off. The only thing I'll say, like, this is handy because obviously it's all in one, but I do wish you could like take it off and there'd be like a spare lid to like attach, because the only one technically that you could take with you is the top one. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So you could take off the lid. Oh no, then you could take one pigment with you. I'm sorry if you could hear any background noise of my brother shouting at his Xbox, but my ears are blocked and I can't actually hear him shouting until I stop talking. So I do apologise for that. Okay, I'm going to take the champagne shade at the top of the stack. I don't know if you can see that. Just going to use the other side of it. Okay, I feel like that's tapped off as much as I can get it. I'm just going to pop this on the inner corner. Wow, that is so pretty. So pretty. I'm just going to take a little bit more of the black and just tap over the edge of like the bronzy shade. Oh no, okay, don't go back and forth. In tapping motions, I'm going to go over the outer area. For my brow bone highlight, I'm going to take this Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. So I'm going to take the shade Strawberry Gold, which is this one right here, and I'm going to pop that on my brow bone. This is a Sigma E32 Exact Blend brush, which is really good for the brow bone highlight. Taking the shade here, I'm just going to pop that on the brow bone. And I'll do the inner corner when I do my face highlight. I really can't breathe. Whew. Okay, I'm just going to take the brush that had the lighter kind of orangey brown and just blend that out. Do I want glitter through the crease? Okay, I'm going to do it because it's not the neatest like cut crease in the world. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Heavy Metals Glitter Liner. I was going to pop this on the lid, but honestly I don't think I need it, so I'm going to pop it through the crease. I'm going to load up the brush with the glitter, and then I'm just going to literally draw across the cut crease to about the end of it, just there. And I love the way this looks. And I'm just going to go in with another layer to make it really intense. Okay, I'm just going to use my little hand fan to dry it. And then now onto liner. I'm going to take the Faux Color Superfine Liquid Liner, and I'm just going to draw a wing, keeping the tape on, and I'll take it right up to the edge of the black here and just draw on my wing. I much prefer like a felt or a brush tip liner as opposed to like a normal liquid one. I find it easier to use. So I'm just going across the lash line as close as I can go. And then I'm going to pull the liner up and then bring it back down like a triangle. And then just fill that in. I've just realised I have no idea if I was in focus for the whole of the beginning of the eye makeup tutorial. Now I'm going to peel off the tape. Lovely. It's a little bit here, but I can fix that later. For the waterline, I'm going to go in with a black. This is the Jordana Easy Liner for Eyes in the shade black. I keep trying to link it down below. I can't find it, but any black eyeliner will do. So I'm going to pop that in the waterline. Try and really work that into the lashes as well. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to go back into this palette and I am going to take the shade Ashes, which is like the medium brown colour, on the tip of a flat shader brush. This is a MAC 239. Tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to start by pressing that into the lower lash line and then just kind of start smudging it in. And then using the brush that had the black on it, I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the outer corner of the lower lash line, just to keep that super smoky look. And like I said, I'll do the inner corner highlight once I've done the face. Next up, I'm going to curl my lashes, give them a nice little boost. And then pop on some mascara. This is the YSL False Lash Effect Mascara. You don't have to use anything like this, just any mascara will do. I just wanted to use this one. Pop that onto my lashes. We're going to be putting falsies on anyway. For lashes, I'm going to be popping on these ones from Peaches and Cream. They are number 26 and they are, I believe these was the faux mink ones, which look like this if you can see them. They're super spiky, they're a bit random looking, but I am excited to put them on. So I'm going to pop on my lashes. I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back to continue with my face. Okay, we are back with lashes on. My hearing and like sinuses have got so much worse in the space of like half an hour. I literally can't hear anything apart from like the surroundings. So now we're going to move on to the face because you really don't care about my sinuses. I'm just going to start with the primer water and spray this all over the face. Then for my actual primer, I'm going to take the Nude by Nature Perfecting Primer. I used this in a recent first impressions video. I'll link it down below and I really liked it. So I'm going to pop this all over the face for a nice base. It's very moisturising, this one. For foundation, I'm going to take the Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the shade 2.12. I've been really loving this foundation recently. It has kind of like a light to medium coverage, I'd say. I feel like it's described as full coverage, but it's definitely not full. But I'm going to pop this all over the face using my damp Spicy Choco sponge. Just dabbing that in for a nice flawless face. For concealer, I'm going to take the Essence Camouflage Concealer. This is the Healthy Glow one in the shade Ivory. I think the writing has completely scratched off the barcode, but I will use this to conceal my face. I don't know why I sounded so robotic then. I'm going to pop it on my chin, under the eyes, forehead and down the nose, and I'm going to skip cream and contour for this look. Then I'm just going to blend this into the skin using my beauty sponge. Then to set the face, I'm going to take this powder from Nude by Nature. This is the Translucent Loose Finishing Powder. And I'm just going to use this to set my face, just pressing it in, concentrating on under the eyes. I'm just going to kind of like buff that in so it's nice and smooth. Now I'm going to do a bit of powder contouring using the Beverly Contour and Highlight Pro palette, which I really like. I'm going to take this shade right here, which I believe is called Brulee, and I'm going to use that to contour under my cheekbones, around the forehead, down the sides of the nose, under the jaw, under the lip, the full shebang. And I'm going to contour using my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush. Then, just to be extra, I'm going to take a little bit of the vanilla shade and then the banana shade under my eyes and my chin, just to kind of like brighten the face. And my forehead, so I forgot to mention. For bronzer, I'm going to take the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade Sun Glow on my Real Techniques blush brush. Just going to use this to bronze up the face in like the outer 3 motion. For blush, I'm going to take the Bella Pierre blushing palette, and I am going to take the shade Ballerina, I believe? No, Suede, I think. But it's basically the corally colour right here. I'm going to take a teeny little bit of that just to bronze up the face. Moving back to the eyes for a second, I'm just going to take the brush that had the kind of orangey brown shade in and just use this to buff out the lower lash line. And then we're going to set the face using the Primark Matte Setting Spray. Now time for highlight. I'm going to go back to the Dior Backstage palette and taking the shade Strobe Gold. This palette is just so beautiful. This reminds me a lot of the Amrezy highlighter, by the way, so yes, little dupe. I'm going to pop that on my cheekbones. I know it's not a cheaper dupe, I just meant because the Amrezy one is limited edition, so if you can't get your hands on that, this shade in here is definitely a dupe. So I'm just going to pop that onto my cheekbones quite heavily. Really want to glow. A little bit above the brow, tip of the nose. And then pop that in the inner corner. I'm just going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes. Now for lips, I'm going to take the Barry M Red Lip Liner, Red Lips. I know, very stereotypical, but there we go. Then I'm going to pop on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Seraphine Liquid Lipstick. And then, because this is an extra makeup look, I'm going to take a gloss. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Carla Lip Gloss. Definitely needed to exfoliate my lips before this. Oh well. So this is the finished makeup look. I'm also going to go ahead and curl my hair and I will be right back. And this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you like it. I absolutely love it and I feel super glamorous. If you did enjoy watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me in 2020. Now the year is soon to be over and a new one is beginning. So let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me and I will definitely add them to my like videos list for 2020. But yeah, I think this look is definitely really easy to recreate. I really hope you enjoyed watching it and thanks so much for watching. I shall see you next time. Bye! Positive, festive Christus. And this is the finished sexy And this is the finished sexy festive Christmas. I really hate, oh my god.